Normal cells grow in a controlled manner to form tissues that form organs with specific functions. Malignant cells are defined by their ability to invade adjacent normal structures and be disseminated or metastasize. Malignant tumors can metastasize at any point. They do so by having cells break off from the main tumor, enter the bloodstream and/or lymphatic channels, and travel to other parts of the body to initiate a new tumor. Their ability to invade eventually affects the function of the normal tissue into which they are growing. Metastases is a multifactorial process involving complex interactions between tumor cells, vessels of the lymph and vascular systems, the basement membrane surrounding those vessels, and the extracellular matrix, which consists mainly of collagen. Let's take a closer look at how the EGFR pathway activates and modulates metastases. When the appropriate signals enter the cell, a complex chain of events within the cytoplasm is set in motion. These events eventually lead into the cell nucleus, where the transcription of genes regulating cell cycle progression and cell growth are stimulated. One protein produced through this cell activation process is the enzyme matrix metalloproteinase, or MMP. When a tumor cell metastasizes, it breaks off from the main tumor and enters the extracellular space. Tumor cells secrete MMP, which degrades the collagenous extracellular matrix, or ECM, breaking through the basement membrane that surround the tumor and allowing the tumor cell to migrate toward the blood or lymph vessels. When the MMPs reach the vessel, they break down the basement membrane surrounding the vessel through enzymatic action, opening access to the epithelial cells lining the vessel. Tumor cells can then migrate into the blood and lymph by entering through the tight junctions of the epithelial cells. The tumor cells are then transported through the blood and lymph to other tissues. It is known that metastatic tumor cells tend to target some organs more than others, although the reason why is poorly understood. The migration of tumor cells into the organs is very much like the recruitment of white blood cells to tissues after injury. Initially, there is weak adhesion of the tumor cells to endothelial cells, which allows the cell to roll along the vessel lining until stronger bonds are formed. Once the metastatic cells are securely attached to the endothelial lining, they leave the vessel and enter the tissue. They also leave an open pathway that allows less aggressive tumor cells to invade the tissue and grow.